Hey guys, it's Jay Temaat here. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue our series with agency innovation and helping you integrate artificial intelligence into your business. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the three different parts. We're going to talk about what artificial intelligence is, how it can be used in the insurance and the finance industry, and then what's most important. So let's go ahead and get into it. But today we're going to step back from everything else. I'm not going to teach you about prompt engineering or specifics with artificial intelligence. Today we're just going to talk about what is artificial intelligence. What is it? I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to read the definition of artificial intelligence to you. That way it's a little bit more clear. The theory and development of a computer system that is able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as vision perception, speech recognition, decision-making, transactions between languages. To put it simply, artificial intelligence is a robot that can complete tasks that would normally take a human's brain to complete. It's not necessarily new. It's been out for a while. It was probably November of 2022 when artificial intelligence really started coming out to our level. When I say our level, I mean the consumer level where we have access to it and we could actually utilize it. I started really utilizing artificial intelligence in March of 2023. And I'll tell you guys, it's scary. It felt scary because this stuff's fast. I went through a short while where I was afraid for my finance agency, for my insurance agency. Why would people need us as insurance agents and finance professionals when you have artificial intelligence that can do this job so much faster and so much more accurate consistently? Scary stuff. But artificial intelligence isn't here to replace us. It's here to align with us. It's a tool that we can utilize and that we can utilize in a really effective way to take better care of our customers and to help our customers manage their risks better, because ultimately that's our job, is to help customers manage risks. It's now a computer sitting there and waiting for an input, and what they call that is a prompt. Whenever you put an input or a prompt into the artificial intelligence, it's going to generate new information. It's not pulling information from the internet, it's generating new information. Now, let me back that up and say, when I say it's not pulling information from the internet, I mean that it's not going to go and grab an article and read you this article. What it's going to do is it's going to go and it's going to read that article, and it's probably going to read maybe 50 or 60 other articles at the same time. And then it's going to combine that information, find the information that is consistent and that is relevant, and then it's going to generate new information that it gives back to you, the user, to be able to complete the task that you were originally working on or the prompt that you input. Now, artificial intelligence is going to continue to progress, and there's going to be a time that they call the singularity. And what the singularity is when artificial intelligence becomes smarter than humans, in the sense that it can program itself faster than we can program it. Right now, it's taking a team of people that are all coming together and they're building this technology. The technology can't build itself because it's not self-aware. When the technology becomes self-aware, that's what they call the singularity. And the singularity, it will occur and it will make it so that actually we don't really know what's going to happen when the singularity happens. Artificial intelligence is going to advance at such a rapid pace. We just have no idea what that looks like. It's kind of like trying to explain to a caveman what a computer is. You just can't do it. They just wouldn't understand. And that's the same thing with us. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. Best thing we can do right now is align ourselves with artificial intelligence and continue to educate ourselves. Make sure that we are doing everything we can to continue to grow and continue to maintain the integrity and the security of the data, as well as teaching our teams to be successful with artificial intelligence. Lots of different things we can do to really put ourselves in a good position so that as this transition occurs, we can stay on top of it. Artificial intelligence can be divided into two sections. It can be divided into general and narrow. Narrow artificial intelligence. It's designed to specifically work on language recognition or image generation. That's a very specific thing that an artificial intelligence can do. And that might be something similar to like a chatbot that is, its job is to be a language AI, to specifically answer have a conversation with somebody and that conversation is going to feel like you're talking to a human. Now, I'll be the first one to say, I hate talking to robots on the internet. I hate it when I have to talk to a chat rather than an actual human. Give it a chance. Because as artificial intelligence gets smarter and smarter, the bots that you're working with, they'll be able to understand several different ways to communicate with it, rather than giving you a canned answer. So imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and you need to ask an advanced insurance question. I don't know what would prompt you to need to ask an advanced insurance question, but I've got some calls in the middle of the night asking some insurance questions. They probably could have waited till the morning. But if you have access to that chatbot, it can give you really accurate, specific information and answer those questions. And in this new digital age, one of the most important things to consumers is to make sure that they have access to their information and that they can self-service a lot. So artificial intelligence is just going to enhance that in a really big way. And then you have general artificial intelligence. General artificial intelligence is designed to complete cognitive tasks, tasks that are more complex and take more brain power and for artificial intelligence, processing power. A lot of times people are utilizing artificial intelligence to create more artificial intelligence that can do more cognitive tasks. It's making it so that our days will be easier, so that we can do less repetitive tasks and we can do more specialized tasks that actually take our biological brains and the human ability to problem solve. Now, artificial intelligence can also be utilized to prevent fraud. So what that would be is if it's watching claim patterns and it sees specific claim patterns or specific things that are happening leading up to a claim, it has the ability to be able to recognize that and say, hey, this is something that's likely going to happen and there's likely going to be loss based on the data points that we have. You're no longer utilizing 30 data points to determine risk. You can be utilizing 700, 800, 2,000 data points, and it will instantly know exactly how to rate that risk correctly. A lot of carriers out there are using telematics to be able to determine the cost for insurance. And artificial intelligence can be implemented into those telematics to be able to take real-time data and then spit out a rate on the other side that more accurately matches the risk to the rate. Artificial intelligence can be really beneficial for insurance companies and for consumers, and let's talk about both. For the insurance company, it will make sure that the rate is really accurately assessed, which will prevent losses for that insurance carrier in the future. The lower the loss ratio, the more profit that they have. For a mutual company, they will redistribute that profit back to the customers in the form of dividends. And for a stock company, they will redistribute that profit back to the shareholders in the form of profits and distributions. On the consumer side, somebody that is driving their vehicle that has had no claims for 30 years, the insurance algorithms would already recognize that and reduce their rate accordingly. But artificial intelligence implemented into that would make it so much more accurate. The people that have claims really frequently, where they're having 3 claims, 5 claims a year, and ultimately their costs are going to go up because the formulas are going to be more accurate to be able to pinpoint when people are using insurance for aggravation and not devastation. That's what insurance is for. It's supposed to be used for devastation and not aggravation. And artificial intelligence will help identify the people that are utilizing it for aggravation and not devastation, which is a big deal. Another thing that really benefits the consumer with artificial intelligence is the ability to have access to somebody that can help immediately. Like I said before, those chatbots are not my favorite, but having access to an insurance agent in your pocket 24/7, and then for that chat to be communicated back to your actual insurance agent, somebody that can make the changes on your policies, really effective system, and it's gonna work really well. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen with all the different carriers, but as that time comes, it's going to be a little bit clunky, and we're probably not going to like it very much at first, but after a while, it's going to get better, and it'll just continue to get better and better. But the end result of that, off the top of my head, is that it's going to phase out insurance agents. It's so true. In the insurance industry, we're going to find out a lot of different ways that we're able to utilize artificial intelligence that we didn't actually expect. A lot of times we had the anticipation that artificial intelligence would be used to reduce repetitive tasks. That might be data entry. You can scan a page right now and it can pull all the information from that and put it into text. You guys have probably seen that, but that's a form of artificial intelligence. That is a narrow artificial intelligence that has a specific goal to read a document that's in handwriting manuscript and then to convert that to typed out text. That really saves a lot of time. Same thing with dictation. When you can speak into a microphone like your iPhone or your Android and it instantly is typing that out, that dictation is artificial intelligence. Automating these tasks that are repetitive is going to streamline our workflows. It's going to keep the more complex tasks for the insurance agents to focus their time and attention. Now, one thing to really keep in mind as well, there is something personal about insurance. When your house catches on fire, you don't want to talk to the chatbot. You want to talk to a human, somebody that has emotions and empathy, somebody that can actually take good care of you and understands that what you're going through is life-changing and that, quite frankly, it's devastating. That takes a human connection. There's going to be a need that takes a human connection. There's going to be a need for insurance agents because we take good care of people. And ultimately, the insurance agents that utilize this artificial intelligence to take better care of their customers, they're just going to skyrocket because the customers are going to appreciate it. With data entry and task processing, it's also going to increase the accuracy. We like to think that there is a really high level of accuracy whenever we're inputting information, but humans do make mistakes. It's very seldom, and I know that there's a lot of processes and safeguards in place, a lot of checks and balances to make sure that data is being entered correctly. But artificial intelligence will enter that data consistently and correctly, constantly. And so it really takes the human element out of entering data and potentially miskeying something. Next up is, how do we utilize this in the insurance industry, and will it replace us? So let's start off with, will it replace us? We don't know. You know what? Artificial intelligence is going to replace a lot of jobs. Really, it's not supposed to, though. The goal behind this is not to eliminate jobs. It is to eliminate these small repetitive tasks so that the jobs that humans are doing are more specialized. As time progresses, artificial intelligence will take over more and more of the different tasks that humans are doing currently. So will it reduce jobs? Likely, but it's not going to get rid of them completely. It's just going to change it, where those jobs have to be a little bit more specialized. So the three biggest parts of artificial intelligence being integrated into the insurance industry is going to be risk management, being able to assess the risk better. It is the claims process, making sure that the claims are more smooth for the customer, as well as customer service, giving customers access to the information, access to somebody that can provide information really quick, to give them the best service that they can possibly have, because they pay for that service. And insurance agents, we already hold a really high standard that we want to make sure that we take great care of our customers, but this is just going to be another tool in our belt to make sure that we can take even better care of them. So lastly, what's most important with artificial intelligence, and what do you really need to know about it? It's here to help us. It's not here to replace us. We need to align our businesses with it, and we need to utilize it to be really successful. Can an insurance agency be successful without using artificial intelligence? Yeah, it can. It can continue to be successful, but it's likely for a limited time, because as this technology gets faster and faster and the insurance companies really start utilizing it, if you don't know what's going on and you don't understand the very basics of what artificial intelligence is, what a prompt is, how to protect people's data, it's just going to bypass us. So we have to really be on top of that. Another thing that's really important is the ethical implications that artificial intelligence will have. We need to make sure that the artificial intelligence that we're using does not have preconceived biases. Artificial intelligence uses the information that it's input and it remembers that, and then it pulls from that later. And so there can be social biases that humans have had for a long time that they may be training the artificial intelligence on. And we're gonna have to be really cautious about that. In the insurance industry and in the finance industry, they call that redlining. It is creating a red line that says these people are the people, the demographic that we want to insure, and these are the people that we do not want to insure. And these people get quotes and these people don't get quotes. That's not allowed, that's illegal. And so making sure that artificial intelligence is implemented in an ethical way and that it's not falling prey to preconceived biases that the humans are subject to. So I would also say that the last thing that is the most important is the transparency with artificial intelligence. Be willing to have the conversation with your staff. They're likely already utilizing artificial intelligence and you may not even know, which means that you don't have a lot of control over what's actually happening in the background. If a customer asks you if you use artificial intelligence, be transparent. And with your carrier, we have to be really, really transparent with them. You can't break that trust relationship with your carrier. Make sure that what you're doing is compliant. Make sure that there's not any potential loss of sensitive personal information and personally identifiable information. We have to be a good steward of that information and protect our customers. As long as we're utilizing artificial intelligence in a transparent and a safe way, this is going to be great for us. And I say, go forth, make it happen, because this is the internet opportunity that we have to be able to utilize a new technology that's just going to increase the quality of our lives and help our teams be more successful. And most importantly, take better care of our customers. All right, guys, that just about wraps it up. Thanks so much for taking some time to watch this. You are doing such a great job at making sure that your business is going to be more successful. By watching videos like this and understanding this technology, you are taking the steps that you need to continue to ride this wave that is artificial intelligence and to take better care of our teams, take better care of your agency, and most importantly, to take better care of your customers. If you liked this video, please make sure to like it, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel because it really means a lot to me. Even if you just drop an emoji of like what the weather is today, the engagement really helps. Thanks again for watching, happy integrating, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for taking time to watch the video. If you'd like to go ahead and get started with artificial intelligence, click the link below to Notion. Notion's a great platform that utilizes artificial intelligence, and it's really handy. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.